I love it, but I'm going to challenge you, DeAaron Fox. You got to figure out how to get to that level without having somebody piss you off, because you're a great player, and great players get to that level on their own, whether it's finding somebody to piss them off or finding something else. Maybe there's a 5-year-old kid that has an opponent's jersey on and not yours. That should piss you off.
There's nothing you guys can do, right? As a team, if you're on your end.
What's that?
There's nothing you guys can do, coach, teammates on your end.
There's some things that we could do.
Yeah.
And we're going to continue to try to do it.
Okay.
But as a great player, you got to take that upon yourself more than worry about other things. Now, if other things come along, great. But you got to figure that out.
Man, we've got to talk about this Mike Brown situation, apparently. This video clip started getting a lot of attention because it allegedly shows Mike Brown confronting DeAaron Fox shortly before Brown was fired by the Sacramento Kings. The audio isn't clear, so it's difficult to know exactly what was said. But the timing has led to plenty of speculation. It's not something fans are used to seeing from a head coach, which has raised questions about whether there was growing tension behind the scenes. Because of that, many people are wondering what really happened and whether this moment played any role in the decision to move on from Brown. After the news broke, the Denver Nuggets coach also weighed in on Mike Brown's firing and shared his thoughts on the situation.
Anything the coaches say you hear about Mike Brown? I said, what happened? He said he got fired. And at first, I was really shocked and surprised. Then I caught myself. So why am I shocked and surprised? For two reasons. One, because as an NBA head coach, ultimately you're going to get the blame. When they win, it's going to go to Sabonis and Fox. When you lose, it's going to go to Mike Brown. That's the way it works. And two, who he works for. So I'm not surprised that Mike Brown got fired, because I got fired by the same person. And what really pissed me off about it was the fact that they lost last night, 5th game in a row, I believe. Tough loss, fouling up a jump shooter. They had practice this morning. He does his post-game media, and he's in his car going to the airport to fly to LA, and they call him on the phone. No class, no balls. That's what I'll say about that. Thanks, everybody.
And a lot of current and former players have come out in support of Mike Brown. I don't have all of those clips, but I do have one from Lou Williams breaking down the situation. Honestly, Lou Will's explanation seems to connect a lot of the dots. From the way he sees it, the organization may have reached a point where management felt forced to make a difficult choice between keeping DeAaron Fox happy or keeping Mike Brown as head coach. That's why this situation has become such a major topic around the league. So let's check out this clip of Lou Will explaining his perspective on what happened.
From what I understand, it just ran its course very fast and surprisingly. You know, this was a team who we all had and still have high hopes for, and they fell short of those expectations under his leadership. And that happens, and that's no slight to his pedigree as a coach, you know. Players get traded for a lack of a fit. Coaches aren't immune to that, you know. So I'm hearing there was just some pushback from how DeAaron Fox was continuously being singled out, you know, whether it was publicly or behind the scenes, or the players just didn't agree with that sentiment, or, you know, I was even hearing whispers that there was a situation where he might have asked, you know, or suggested that even DeMar DeRozan come off the bench, you know, and those things proved to be severe missteps in an already challenging season, where it put the front office in a position where they had to side with either the all-star talent they had or to part ways with their former coach of the year, who had a brand new 3-year extension. And ultimately they chose to go with the players. And that made Mike Brown a casualty of that. You know, could they have handled it differently the way that he was fired? You know, that's not my call to make. A lot of coaches and a lot of different people are coming out in support of how it was handled. But this was just a classic example of, you know, a coach losing the locker room and not being on the same page with his players. And, you know, at the end of the day, the players were, you know, who management chose to side with.
Fox, the hell up out of here. Get Miss Johnson the hell up out of here. Y'all sold. In a year of investigations, I'm wondering, did you have money on the Knicks? How in the hell, DeAaron Fox, up by 1, 13 seconds left, you got a fast break, a play that you didn't even make because you weren't responsible for the steal, and you want to go up for a bucket with 13 seconds left, up by 1 when you could have solidified the game. You couldn't get a bucket all night in the second half, DeAaron Fox. OG Anunoby had you strapped, and you had the audacity, the goal, the ignorance to believe that in that moment you were about to be a hero? a hero, you could have tied up the series. First and foremost, you're stealing minutes from Dylan Harper off GP. You're already stealing. And now you just robbed the Spurs of a dub in game 4. The dumbest NBA Finals play I have seen DeAaron Fox made tonight. The dumbest play in the history of the NBA Finals, and that includes J.R. Smith. I have never witnessed a person be a commit this type of mutilation against his own team. Like, this was bodily harm to the San Antonio Spurs dreams. Like, I've never seen somebody, you know Midas, everything he touched turns to gold. DeAaron Fox, everything he touches turns to crap. Everything. And in the game on the line, we witnessed it.
You know what it is, 5:20 in the morning. Game 4 recap. If you don't know what happened, just look at Be Here face. Let's get ready to play some basketball, man. I told y'all, Knicks game 3. And I wore a Spurs hat to be funny. I was trolling. Y'all know what it is.
Man, what did we just watch?
One of the greatest meltdowns in NBA history, man. Teague birthday, the greatest comeback. What is that, the greatest comeback? Only special shit happen on days like this, you know what I mean?
Wow.
Real nigga holiday. Hey, man, the Knicks, with a crazy comeback win in the Garden, 107-106. What the fuck just happened?
OG for MVP. If OG don't get MVP of this series,
hit the gavel.
I swear, if OG
now.
don't get MVP and they get it to Jalen Brunson, I will never watch another NBA game.
That is crazy, bro.
On top of y'all cheating today, too.
Adam Silver, I'm sick of you, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. On God, bro. Reverse the game, bro. David Stern would have never let this shit happen, bro. That's some hoe ass shit, bro. You gotta step in, nigga. You run this. You the Obama of this shit, nigga. Lock in, bro.
It was out of back. It was over the back.
Over the back like a motherfucker, bro.
Oh God, it was. It was
over the back. Why they didn't challenge you? They ain't had no challenges.
Oh, man. I swear to God, the NBA, bro. Do away with this shit, bro. Make the WNBA great again, bro. Nothing, bro.
What they gonna smoke you?
I just thought I'd be able to outrun him. That's it. Have them scored. Try to get a layup, get up 3. You know, make them force them to need a 3. And OG made a good block. Was there anything?
He said he thought he could outrun him. See, in basketball, even if you the damn fastest, the court ain't but so damn big.
Thank you.
You know, I'm saying you think you finna get the top speed. That man ain't gotta take but 2 steps. He gonna be right there on the damn glass.
Right.
Like, bro, that don't make sense, man.
Yeah, it's been a frustrating season for the Sacramento Kings. And as usual, the head coach ended up taking most of the blame. Before teams start making major changes to their star players, it's often the coach who pays the price first. And unfortunately, that's what happened to Mike Brown. Some people have questioned why certain media personalities haven't been as vocal about this situation compared to other coaching controversies in the past. Others believe there may be details behind the scenes that haven't come out yet. Either way, it's an unfortunate ending for a coach who helped turn the Kings into a playoff team. Hopefully, this situation doesn't hurt Mike Brown's future opportunities. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one.